The staff in foundation stage have put together information about learning to read in the early years.
Children learn to read through phonics. Phonics is a way to teach children how to read and write. All children take part in at least one phonics session during the school day. This takes place straight away after the register at 9 o'clock, so it's really important that your child is not late. Phonics is split in different phases. Phases are stages.
In foundation stage 1, phase 1 phonics develops children's phonological awareness. It develops their speaking and listening skills through various activities whilst playing and having fun. Children learn to sing nursery rhymes, rhyme words, hear and say initial sounds and sounds at the beginning of words. Examples of these activities can be found on our school website.
Towards the end of phase 1 phonics, children are taught to orally blend, which is where they hear the sounds in a word and put them together to make a word. We usually call this robot talk. So for example, we may play I spy. I spy, I can see a k, at. You blend it together to make the word cat. Segmenting is saying the sounds in the word. This is when the children have to talk like a robot. For example, d, o, g.
Phase 2 phonics, children are first introduced to the alphabet and learn the sound or phonemes, as we call them, that the letters make. We use actions and sayings to help us to remember the phoneme. You can look on the website to find this information.
Here are some examples. So we have s, slither down the snake, a, ants on the apple, t, tall tower.
Children learn the alphabet sounds or phonemes in the following order. Your child will be sent home their own phoneme cards after each set has been taught for you to practice. Digraphs are 2 letters that make one sound. So for example, as in sock, neck and duck.
Children use these phonemes to read and write words. For example, dog, mug, hat. When reading a word, we remind the children to look at the letter, say the phonemes and blend the phonemes together. When writing a word, we again remind the children to say the word, robot talk the word, and then write it down.
Children then go on to reading and writing captions using their phonic knowledge. For example, a nap in a cot.
Once the children can securely read and write captions, they move on to phase 3. Children continue to learn phonemes in the following order. Children are expected to reach the end of phase 3 by the time they leave foundation stage in readiness for year 1.
So, what can you do at home? Well, you can read stories to your children. Stories are so important to develop language, and all children have a storybook for you to share in their book bag. You listen to them read and share their own phonics reading book, and you can help them practice and recognize the sound using the phoneme cards, and also do the activities that are sent home with these cards. Finally, help them to recognize keywords.
All children will start to develop their reading with a phase 1 book. This is their Lilac book. This book will be in your child's book bag for you to share with them.
These books develop reading behaviours such as turning the page one at a time and using picture clues to help learn new vocabulary and develop their comprehension.
Books with words are introduced as the children develop their phonics knowledge. Listen to your child read these books and encourage them to use their phonics knowledge to segment and blend the words in the book. Keep practicing the book until your child becomes fluent so they can speak the words in the book.
So fluency means that this page will be read like this. Biff puts it in the pan. Put it in. Put it in the pan.
Your child will receive a new set of phoneme cards that they have learned in phonics. You can use these phoneme cards to practice recognizing the phonemes and to spell the words. Please keep them safe in the wallets that they come in, and by the end of the year, they will have a bank of all the sounds that they have learnt.
The tricky words are the words that are on the printed labels and stuck on card in their book bag. Children have to recognise these words by sight. Recognising tricky words help children to become fluent readers. If you have any questions or need support with helping your child to read, please speak to your child's teacher. Thank you for listening to our presentation about helping your child to read.